people have said to me that moment when Brian had left the band and we were starting to pick the bones out of the record that he should have been on, the Cut Above the Rest album, where we ended up being a 3-piece band. And Ronnie James Dio was up for the gig, to replace Brian, because he and I, got on really well. And I'd already made the decision for everybody. I said, look, this is not a decision that I'm going to make or two of us are going to make. It's the three of us or nothing. If three of us don't agree that this is the right way to go, it can't be a 2-1, because then there's always this. Yeah. And of course, Steve didn't want to do it. He said, I think we can do it just as a 3-piece. I now think he was probably wrong. Adding a singer might have changed the dynamic again. And, because Sweet were used to having a front man, it was.
But you all of you sang. I mean, I remember paying attention to the back of the album and going, wow, they all sing.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the fact that we could all sing. It's that focal point. It's that Van Halen moment. The fact that if you change the dynamic of Van Halen and added another, like they did with Sammy, who was a good mate of mine at the time, it was never quite the same as it was with David Lee Roth, was it? But musically, it was great. You can't put your finger on it. You change the dynamic. But going back to moments, yes, you've been through some hard times, and you think, if I'd have made that decision, I wouldn't have gone through this. But you can't beat yourself up about that. You've just got to say, well, I wouldn't be where I am now if I hadn't gone through everything. And I'm with a fantastic lady who's my now third wife. I've known her for 15 years now, coming up. It's one of those things that it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't gone through all the other stuff. So,